In a fiery monologue on the Ingraham angle, Laura Ingraham criticized prominent progressive Democrats, accusing them of being disconnected from reality and governed by wish-casting instead of governing. She opened by targeting Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, mocking her confidence following recent political wins and claiming that AOC has become overly obsessed with personal influence rather than the needs of her constituents. Ingraham argued that despite boasting about her grassroots appeal, AOC appeared unconcerned when her district's workers faced delayed paychecks and travel disruptions during a shutdown. Ingraham also highlighted clips where AOC blamed Senate Democrats for coordinated votes, prompting Laura to mock the idea that Democrats were thinking independently. She added that AOC seems more interested in gaining political power than addressing the hardships of struggling Americans. The show then featured citizens explaining how the shutdown impacted them, with one federal worker emotionally describing going weeks without pay. Ingraham used these testimonials to argue that progressive leaders offered sympathy online while ignoring real-world suffering. The commentary shifted to skepticism over AOC's claim that she often attracts former Trump supporters or Republicans who love her after meeting her. Ingraham openly dismissed these claims as delusional, suggesting the Congresswoman was mishearing criticism as praise. She said progressives promote fantasies, from unlimited government benefits to unrealistic promises about healthcare affordability. According to Ingraham, these policies always produce the same outcome: scarcity, bureaucracy, and dependency masked by upbeat social media branding. Ingraham then played clips of progressive lawmakers harshly criticizing former President Trump, calling him vindictive, heartless, and a wannabe dictator. She quickly dismissed these attacks, arguing that they come from unreliable sources and fail to resonate with disillusioned young voters. She noted that youth support for Democrats has weakened in several areas, with some shifts toward Trump in previous election cycles. Ingraham insisted Republicans must address young Americans' economic anxieties rather than ignore them. The segment featured Vice President J.D. Vance speaking on Hannity, claiming the housing crisis is worsened by millions of undocumented immigrants and arguing for more homebuilding and industrial expansion. Ingraham supported these points, emphasizing that Republicans are offering solutions instead of what she described as progressive smear campaigns. She accused Federal Reserve Chair Jerome Powell of harming the economy by delaying interest rate cuts and argued that high mortgage costs have become unsustainable for average families. Closing her commentary, Ingraham highlighted Trump's priorities: lowering inflation, improving energy capacity, and supporting vulnerable children, especially those in foster care. She praised Trump and Melania for addressing long-standing problems in the child welfare system, saying their involvement shows genuine compassion. In contrast, she portrayed progressive politicians as more interested in posting socialist-themed slogans on TikTok than in governing. Ingraham concluded that governing requires real solutions, not social media performance, something she claims Republicans are now focused on delivering.